Good morning, Steven. This is Nick from Prestman doing a video walkthrough of our 2023 Subaru Ascent. So what I'm going to do is we're going to walk all the way around. We're going to check for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes on the outside. Then we're going to go inside and go over some of the features, make sure everything's working properly. And finally, we'll pop the hood so we can evaluate a little bit in the engine bay. So first impressions, I'll be honest, it's a 2023. It looks, it looks brand new. Normally, if it was a little older, you'd expect to see a little bit of rock chipping up here in the front, just because that's where it usually is. But nada, not seeing anything up here. So let's start going around and see if there is anything that we can find. If there is, I'll be sure to stop, zoom in, make sure you get a good visual so you know everything going on. So tires on here look brand new. You still got loads of life left in those, so that's awesome. Looks like you have a really small, I don't know if the camera, there you go. Really small scratch. It's not really catching my finger, so you might just be able to buff that out. Let's see. Sorry, it's a little bit of a tight fit, but if there is anything on here, like I said, I'll be sure to stop and zoom in for you so you know what's going on. All right, that looked super awesome. Solid stuff. Very cool. All right, let's squeeze around here. Looks like you have a very small scratch. Actually, hold up. Oh, never mind, that's coming off. I thought it was a scratch, but I guess it's just some dirt. All right. Well, as far as the exterior goes, looks fantastic. So let's hop inside and go over some features real quick. All right. So what we're gonna do is, obviously I'm gonna turn the vehicle on, but when I do, I'm gonna leave the camera up here on the dash, so if there's any kind of warning lights or anything weird popping up, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. All right, so we got two warning lights up right now. The first is my seatbelt light, which is correct. And the second is the roads maybe icy light, which is also correct. Other than that, everything looks super solid. So let's cycle through a couple things up here real quick. Sweet, looks solid. All right, so as far as interior features go, I'm not gonna go over everything for the sake of time, but I'll give you kind of a crash course really quick over as many as I can. So first of all, just making sure everything's working correctly. Windows roll down, windows roll up, windows roll down, and up. There you go. So let's make sure the audio's working. Do the FM, I don't know that one. You have really good speakers, holy cow. All right, audio's working. You also gonna have the heated seats on here. Let's make sure that the AC is working. Cool, definitely working there. And you can change the temperature as well. Fun stuff. So let's go back. What am I doing? Oh, there we go. Okay. Sweet. Check the rear AC. Alright, that's good to go as well. Awesome. Fun stuff up there. So you're also going to have your camera system right here. So like that, you check out the camera of the whole vehicle, which is really nice. Really freaking cool. So that's awesome. Some other things you're gonna have. You're gonna have some space down in here. Obviously, it looks pretty solid. well as your plugins down here, and some more plugins over here with a spot to place your phone, which is pretty cool. Got your electronic brake, your cruise control, and some other features up there. You got your heated steering wheel right here. Up here, you have a little bit more of your control systems. Oops, there you go, focus in. Sweet. Mirrors, working perfectly. Mirror over there, awesome, awesome. You got sunroof up top, which, let's be honest, I mean, sunroofs are not the most useful feature in the world, but man, are they cool. I really, really like sunroofs. My friend's mom had a car with a sunroof, and it was just, that thing was so much fun. Anyway, so we also have, focus, the quality of the interior looks fan-freaking-tastic. This thing is looking brand new. All the seats in the back match, and of course they got the green stitching, which is really cool. So that's awesome. So other stuff up here, obviously there's plenty of things you can look over. You got your maps, you have apps you can download in addition to anything that's not on here. You got your display, vehicle stuff, so we got plenty of things to play with up here. Turn the display off. Screen power off. Sweet. All right, so for the sake of time, we'll call that good for features. Obviously, if we were sitting here talking about all of them, we'd be here all day. But let's pop the hood. We'll evaluate a little bit in the engine bay, and then we'll call that good. Right, so I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but even if you don't know anything about cars, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know anything about anything, you do know what neglect looks like. So if there's like acid buildup around the battery, if there's rust on the metal pieces, if the whole thing's covered in spider webs, it's a good sign you should probably ask some more questions. That being said, this looks great. Again, not surprising, not to be a broken record, but it is a 2023, so I'm really not that surprised. But nonetheless, still good to look. If you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. Let's close that up. So if there's anything more specific that you want to see or you have any questions about, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new Ascent.